Hey everyone, it's Victoria, and I'm coming from you for my workout, all sweaty and nasty. Alright, so it's a good thing you can't smell through that screen, because I stink. So, my friend Elon Sunstar, he's been raw for about 48 years now. He brought me some lemons. These are super juicy. They're from his yard, and they're all juice. And they're so tiny though, but you can have really big lemons and not. All right, don't make a joke, okay? I'm going to go like this and say that because there's some perverts out there. All right. Anyway, you can have big lemons and no juice. There, I've said it. Now erase. Let's move on. I got more important things to discuss here. You know, there's some more serious subjects that I talk about too. You can get enlightened by things that I say. You're welcome. Okay, back to where I was. Now, I was thinking that when you have a clear mind and you really clean out with like less food, I really believe that you could see what you were doing before. You could see all the mistakes you were making. Maybe you were eating too much. Maybe you were eating things that you weren't supposed to be eating. By taking things out of your diet and lessening the load, you can actually see where you went wrong. And you can add those foods back in slowly and see if they still do those things to you. And I'm noticing that when I eat lighter or I drink, instead of eat, I really feel that it works better on my digestion. I don't feel the need to stuff things in anymore. And before, I think it was a need to, suppress some feelings or maybe just distract myself and feel safe. And I don't want to feel like I can't be on. And I think that raw foods and lighter foods and less portions make me feel more alive and on. And I didn't feel that way before for a while now. And I really do believe that I don't need as many calories as I was having. I don't need to stuff my mouth up as much as I was and eating 3 or 4 bowls of rice. I don't need that. I am very active, yes, but I've noticed that I've been taking out foods and not eating as much and feeling lighter and just doing a lot more with my time and just feeling a lot more energy. I think there's a lot of energy that goes into, I know there's a lot of energy that goes into digesting your food. And why take that away when you could be doing other things? And, feed your mind and give your mind glucose and everything and make sure you're getting the right foods in, but how much of it do you want to eat? That could really weigh you down. Literally, I was gaining weight. And it took me years to gain weight like that. I always maintained, but I never gained that rapidly. That's why I thought it was thyroid. Looked into it, that seemed normal. I gotta say, I went to a thyroid specialist. What a joke. Anyway, he had like 10 Diet Pepsis on his desk, and his desk was all disheveled. And this guy was going to help me figure it out. And I said, well, I don't know what to do. He goes, well, welcome to old age. I'm like, what? That's not an answer. So I took a blood test at a lab, and I called him up a week later, and his secretary gets on the phone, or his nurse. Oh, everything's normal. I'm like, no, it's not normal. It can't be normal. There's something wrong. But of course, I have to look into it, because I'm always self-taught these days. And I look into it, and I realize that it's my liver. And I've said this in my other video, and I'm taking notice of it. I'm taking notice of the other organs that were totally overlooked by me and maybe other doctors. So when life gives you lemons, what do? Squeeze them and you make lemonade. Also want to talk about how when you work for something and you really achieve something, there's something about that that's so accomplished and so gratifying. I urge you to do something today that makes you feel like you've accomplished something. Whether it's ride up a hill or hike or do something that maybe kind of scared you a little bit. Maybe you should do something not great or, crazy, but just something today that makes you feel like you've accomplished something. Walk around the block. Do whatever it is that you don't normally do and see how you feel about it. And if you want, keep a journal and write down how you feel. Maybe it's meditation that you want to try. Maybe it's yoga. Maybe it's running. Anything. But I would get on like forums with people that are doing that activity and get friendly with them and get motivated and watch videos on that subject. I know that when I first got into running, I was watching a lot of runners. Maybe you join a group. There's a running group that's on Garmin Connect or Strava. I don't know any of those. I don't do any of that, but my brother urges me to do it, and I'm like, I just do my own thing. I'm self-motivated. But other people might not find that motivation, so they could go on those groups and really feel that they're part of something. And there's something to be said about that. There's something to be said about a community. I have a group of friends that I can talk to about it and some relatives, but other people don't have that. And I urge you to look into that and find something that maybe you never tried before. I skydived, I scuba dived, I tried all those things just to try it. Found out I didn't like it, but I tried it. All right, take care, everyone. Learn more about yourself today.